Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. It's the home opener. Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Hernandez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pilar will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. In now, Kevin Pilar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Digging in, Jordy Mercer. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Standing in, Matt Olson. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Edwin Encarnacion now. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. And that is off the wall. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they get the force for the second out. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Morales.
And he lays off there 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Third
He's
baseman.
set and the pitch.
Jonhervis
Solarte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Travis has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in now, Matt Chapman, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Chapman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And there's ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. There is Solarte. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Russell Martin now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Devin Travis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Yelich has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Duffy sets. Here it is on 0-2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. The throw to first is in time, and in now is John Jay. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Smoked, and oh, this is off the second base bag. And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Stepping up now, Jairo Munoz from the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and he botches it. Jay rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordy Mercer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Striding in once again, Matt Olson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Mercer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Smith. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready for another chance? Kendrys Morales. He drew a walk his first time up. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Striding in, Yonhervis Solarte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yonhervis Solarte.
First delivery to him on the way. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. Digging in, Russell Martin. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hopped up, Scope on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. This is hit well out toward left field. Dickerson going back, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. Digging in and looking for more, Jordy Mercer. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Olson, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Edwin Encarnacion now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set and the 0-1. Hard liner towards short, and that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. And he is in there. So striding in, Yonder Alonso. A base hit in his first trip from the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Olson racing back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounder down the line at third. Here's the pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Travis is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Throw into second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Ready once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Jacob Barnes answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Russell Martin now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Smith. And the inning is over. In now is John Jay. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Designated hitter.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So stepping in, Jairo Munoz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch. Now, that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche, good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Digging in once again. And Christian Yelich. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hit hard up the middle. Taken in by Mercer. One there. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted. So digging in now, Devin Travis. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. Yelich moves over. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Kevin Pilar. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Mercer.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Scope. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Line towards center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Matt Chapman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Looped out towards short. To second for 1. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin, and he will indeed make the play and foul. Ready once again, Matt Olson. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Right fielder, Olson.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Munoz onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. Ready for another shot now. Yonhervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 8 runs, 14 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit in the air to shallow center. Scope ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. In now is John Jay. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Jairo Munoz. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Dickerson. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Devin Travis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Coming to the plate now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Riding in once again, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He was a double play victim last time around. Jake Petrichka. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And that misses 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Encarnacion. The tag, and he is out. Striding in, Jordy Mercer. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Jordy Mercer.
Hard on the ground toward short. Munoz ranges to his right. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now batting, Matt Olson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He pulls this one into right. Yelich is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman,
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Lined but speared on a hop. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Chapman is retired to kick off the 9th. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Striding into the box, John Jay. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. The relay. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll get in there safely. Stepping in, Jairo Munoz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base.